nigga. Okay, we got 16 missed calls. Okay, we're 90 open Oh, 93 third pass. That's good. Let's look buddy this. 85 deep. Bro, accuracy. DTA. You're such a fucking big game bitch. Bro. Get it, shouted. I didn't even look at the uniform. I just hopped straight into it again. Pick. Yo, QB is some shit. That's a good. Yeah, I need to come out of the tunnel. I can't come out like this.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 30.
Oh, man, way to start the game. First drive. First pass.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's in. Completed. He's...
Don't tell me I just poorly missed a wide open player. Yup. Wow. Oh, wowzer.
Get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Hurricanes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
Don't do it again, though.
It's caught. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, Mike, strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The deal on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Poor starting field position here for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Carr. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the right. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Snagged out of the air. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Grab near the marker is Carr. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hurricanes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back on the option to give. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. The Hurricanes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against... He'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's a running room. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
I throw a pick. One quarterback doesn't pick. That's crazy.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he got loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Rush is on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Canes in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Going to swing it on second down. The sure hands, it's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Hurricanes are in a mess here on third and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. First and 10 for the offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Able to pick its way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6.
Why didn't you go up the middle, bro?
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Oh, yard.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They're executing beautifully.
And the Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He lets one fly deep. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this.
Freshman, that nigga just loaded up 5 times.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. Still running it. He's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Canes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Nice move to pick up yardage. He now has 53 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the air on 2nd down. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the Hurricanes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Here's the pressure. Finds a little space. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough.
Oh my God.
Run gets it down to the 12. And the Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip.
And I'm winning Heisman.
First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. There he goes. Jumped on top of the pile.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads. You could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing...
Making side adjustments here. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. And it is flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Canes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting.
Might be changing the route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism when picking up the first down.
Unloads it left. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. He now has 85 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Punts it out of the air. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the stomping has commenced.
That's a dice.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They are still scoring.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Under fire. He's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Put looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Well,
they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Canes have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, a lot of space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A 1st and 10 for this offense. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance.
And the Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
You got to wonder about the play call there, third and long.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ah. Oh shit, we playing on my birthday? Yeah, it is. I said, your ass on Heisman. Bro, 64 to 23. I'm just trolling, cause I know you on Heisman. Trying to know how to go there. Said I was trolling. Holy, this ain't hard as hell.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Get injured.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying.
Oh, bro.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Gets it out quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Carney. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Oh, what a caught! Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering...
Niggas just getting overrun.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the ground with the back. Slithers into space. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw it. Pressure coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most...
They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he...
Oh, the nigga neck not snap. Oh, yeah, that's a concussion. Bro, I landed straight on my head.
Damn. Into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Jackson. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
And on that...
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Quarterback adapting. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. 1st and 10 from the 31. The running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to play physical.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that, you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. It's caught. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Makes the grab. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play that time.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
You know, you wonder sometimes.
And the Canes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. On the ground, it's Jackson.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good night for this young man.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Canes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Intentional grounding. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's fourth down. Gives it on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Rushes on him. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. How about that Mike linebacker? looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Going right to work up top. Right on the money. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10. On the move, it's Jackson. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Oh, man, those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Hurricanes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Canes are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the op.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive.
Caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line.
Touchdown, Canes! And the pummeling has started. The Canes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Throws to the tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on 3rd down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Second down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's the give off the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Quarterback's got the first. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking left. He's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and 1st down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer.
That's a dog. That is a dog catch.
This guy, he has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what? Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You can just see the excitement this team.
The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down. Everything has to happen just a split.
Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Canes will move the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Just outside the red zone, if they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. On the ground, it's Jackson. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Finds this big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout called by...
That's 31, 20, 32.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Wide open spaces. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity.